Welcome to the Shiawarma show.
The only show that ain't boring and actually discusses real stuff in complete depth. So fasten your seatbelts and we're not playing, so just get ready.
You ready? Okay. I'm me and she's she. And if you don't know us, that's your problem, not ours.
So let's do this.
Welcome back, you guys, and happy Eid. So, Kath, what are we talking about today?
Today is actually a special day, and today we're going to discuss the danger teddy bears represent to society and how inherently evil those little balls of fluff are to humanity. And if you thought that stone idols were bad, or you haven't met Ted the teddy bear, because he's downright frightening, if you ask me. Or, it's just me.
Okay, you have lost me, like officially lost me. I mean, that's considering the fact that I bought a special CAF GPS tracker, tagged you and added a translated craziness option to the device. What in the name of Shiawarma are you on about, girl?
Oh, come on, you're really disappointing me now. You haven't heard Daesh issued a fatwa, another one, a while back on teddy bears, choo-choo trains, and all manners of toys in Mosul, that's in Iraq, to return the people back to the true worship of Islam. Because, see, this is what those psycho claims is that, they want to return the true worship of Islam. So personally, I would not take, anything serious that, those idiots are actually coming up with, because they're arguing that toys equate to devil worship, and that teddy bears are actually bid'ah, that's innovation in Arabic, on accounts, and just no, seriously, hold on to your horses, that they did not have them at the time of the Prophet. So some dude could just, seriously, if some dude could spend so much time with kittens, and I have no idea who I'm referring to, and then proceed to making, to selling onions in the marketplace, and then actually be able to become an authority, I hereby declare that teddy bears are actually completely halal, only because they're just cute and cuddly. So there.
These Daesh hounds.
You don't like onions?
Well,
onions?
No. When it comes to onions,
now. Onions are awesome.
No. When it comes to onions, the only onions that are good.
Leather, and you have your entire diet mapped out.
No. But it has to be the onions from Acre. Because you know what they say, right? You know what they say. Man akala basala akka wajib lahu jannah. Right? They say that whoever eats the onions of Acre, then heaven is mandatory for them.
Here's the question. With the onions. How many girls come with the onions?
So hold on. These Daesh hounds are really bored or really stupid. I'm leaning towards severely mentally challenged. To the extent that if you were to tap them on the head, you'd probably get something hollow, but you wouldn't want to tap them with your hand because you might catch something. So use a stick, preferably a large one made of something like titanium. So they don't like teddy bears, huh? Okay. These guys need to sort their priorities out because this is kind of crazy. And let me recap, right? Wahhabism, for our listeners, because just for a second, because we're rejectors over here. This is insane. This is mad. This is madness. They think women are soulless mammals in need of regular beating. They like to wear their pants mid-calf to preempt arrogance, whatever that means. And they can't go to heaven if they're killed by women. They don't like teddy bears and toys are haram because somehow it's idolatry. Have I left anything out?
So yes, you did. You did forget a lot of things, actually, because you have the consumption of captagon and other narcotics. It's, of course, mandatory because, as far as Wahhabis are concerned, that's the only way they can visualize their 72 virgin girl. And then, of course, you have, the little thing called shavers and any other sanitary products absolutely forbidden.
Naturally.
Because, come on now, no. Hygiene is not permitted. I'm sorry. But, they're quite friendly to the environment, I have to say, because the only thing they use is actually water and leaves, and that's when you're lucky. So seriously, I'm asking the question, what's not to like? Okay? And because, normally and naturally, before you join the cult, you have to check your soul at the door. Because they don't take real human beings, and they don't even take aliens. You have to check your soul at the door. So you have to position yourself outside creation entirely. You can't join, and that's important. So no choo-choo train, no teddy bears, no soul.
For real though, since Mosul is on the way of being completely cleansed from Daesh, thank you Iraqi Army and of course General Soleimani, toy sales have actually gone through the roof. And the star of this month is the good old teddy bear. Now, let me read you an open sources news report for this week. Toy shops are thriving in eastern Mosul, with Iraqi children once again able to buy dolls, teddy bears or action figures after Daesh was driven out of the area. Their militant group banned toys with faces or eyes during the 3 years they controlled Iraq's second largest city, including any anthropomorphic animals which they deemed a form of idolatry. You have to give it to those guys. They're crazy, really makes our job easy. I mean...
So, and I'm actually, hearing you reading this, and I'm actually thinking, they could have just poked the eyes out of the doll. If that's what bothers them, just poke it out.
But that sounds like a proper crazy. I mean, you must have seen films like Red Dragon and Silence of the Lambs. That's what these cannibals did.
Chucky has been declared a fatwa against. He's like, Chucky's running for his life. He's like, the Wahhabi wants to kill him. But no, seriously. Look, you have to admit it. You're talking about making our job easy. But yep. Because, seriously, all we do every day is ridicule them because, and especially, actually, it's not even them, it's the zoo that funds them. And by zoo, the Wahhabis Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Just in case you were wondering who I was referring to.
I can feel the love in your voice, Kath. You love that kingdom, don't you? You really love it.
Yeah, yes, I do. And I reject. Actually, no, I don't do. I reject that bloody entity, seriously, with every fiber of my body. And the emphasis is on reject. Absolutely 100% reject. And if I could, but I don't have cats, so I can't. But if I could, I would actually fatwa this whole lot out of our existence and declare a special Eid to mark the occasion. But who loves a Saudi?
Tell me.
What do you mean tell you? Nobody likes on Saudi. Yeah, you have the United Nations, but they don't count. See, seriously though, they love Assad so much that they thought it would be a good idea to have the kingdom sit on the council dealing with, guess what? Women issues.
Seriously?
Yeah, so that's that. Ladies all across the world get baking because you ain't living in your kitchen like ever. And forget thinking that you're an actual human being because that, my friend, that would be being high maintenance and you can't have that. So chain yourself up to your sink and just shut up.
And on that pleasant note, this marks the end of our first segment. And you thought we were gone for good. Not a chance, you guys. We're here to stay until that horn is blown. Or when Abu Huraira finds his little kittens. See ya! Welcome back to the Shiawarma show. Because we don't know how to shut up and we don't want to either. So what now?
Okay, so what about we discuss Afghanistan and how the United States is helping the Taliban run a genocide against Shia Muslims in the region, because for some odd reason, and I really don't know why, I take it personally.
Whatever do you mean, cuz? Could it be that you're a Shia and you wish to live a long and happy life?
Well, yeah, there's that. And, and then the fact that I don't like pompous genocidal maniac dressed as humanitarians, but, that's just me.
Okay, hold on. So let me be the voice of reason here. What is wrong with dropping the mother of all bombs on an area that is primarily Shia and still claim that you want to fight terrorism? Surely you're not suggesting that, Washington al-Muqaddasa has an ulterior motive. As if America would ever lie to the world. Come on. I refuse to discuss this matter further. It is an insult to my vastly superior intellect.
Okay, fine. So let me move this train, okay? So can I actually say train or is that shirk? Because, I don't know. But, okay, fine. So let's just drop Afghanistan because, they've been dropped on anyway. And let's discuss election fever. Because those days, everyone is voting for something. So what I propose is that we throw our own election. And I motion to vote Wahhabism to the moon. Preferably the dark side of it, so that we can have some peace while they look for the legs.
Yep, elections, okay. Elections I can do. Let me start with a quick question, yeah? Mirror, mirror, on the wall, who is the most democratic of them all?
Hold on, is Snow White running for the French presidential?
She might as well. I mean, I'm actually talking about Iran, you're right, Banana. You know Iran is electing a new president soon, right?
Really? But how? I mean, come on, that would mean that Iran has a functioning democracy based on the principle of political self-determination and popular legitimacy. Okay? And, I mean, oh my, are you actually telling me that they will think that Iran is awesome and forward-thinking if you were to allege such a thing? Are you crazy?
Damn straight Iran is forward-thinking and awesome. Show me one country, right? One country, just the one, just the one, not two, just one, that has managed to hold 12 rounds of presidential elections and not allowed for candidates to enact a rerun of the Roman games. In Iran, there is no circus to Trump.
Okay, I mean, you need to calm down because if I didn't know you at all, I would say, and okay, I'm going on a limb here because I do that sometimes, but I would say that you are actually arguing, and hold on, that Iran's system of governance, just wait for it, is rational, above reproach, and altogether awesome. Because, it's anchored in the divine. So is that what you're suggesting?
Hold on. I would never, I mean, heaven forfend I would ever say anything like that, because if I did, that would make me one of those, neocons. And you know how much I hate those guys, don't you?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. And, to my great detriment, I know that you hate them.
Oh, yes. So anyway, what's the deal with this new French Joan of Arc thing? What's her name? What's her name? Marianne Le Pen. I mean, oh, did she find it, by the way?
Find what?
Her pen.
Oh, come on, that's so cheap. Okay, first of all, her name is not Marianne, it's Marine. Okay? It's in, the sea. It's actually, it's like you if you were to translate her name,
so it's like
her,
C the pen
or something.
So her name is actually C the pen. So her name is C the pen. So she saw the pen.
Like C the pen. She's looking for it. She's still looking for it. Or maybe she can see it, but she hasn't picked it up yet. But the poor woman. Look, listen. I actually feel sorry for her because she's busy hating on all those immigrants, and she can't be looking for anything. I mean, come on. Being fascist is actually a full-time job those days. So don't hate on Le Pen. I mean, she's a woman, for God's sake. I mean, you might force her to run to the Saudis to ask for protection.
Come on, you French girl. Come on, right? What should us mere mortals expect from that show?
First of all, I have no idea what you're talking about. I reject again. I'm really good at rejecting stuff. I reject whatever allegations you're making on, my belonging or longing, to the psycho over there. But let me see. So what to expect? I'm going to give you an advice, actually, not tell you what to expect. I'd say run.
Okay.
Run for cover and make sure that you get a bottle of bleach somewhere because in a few weeks' time, you're going to want to look really white, when going through the channels. Because France is not going to be very kind to anything that's remotely, not even brown, but just kind of leaning towards something that is not white. Maybe
we should send her some teddy bears to cheer her up. White teddy bears, even.
Oh, knock yourself out. Be my guest.
And on that cuddly note, folks, we are gone. We'll see you next time on the Shiawarma Show. Stay good.